welcome back to 20-Minute Collaborations, the shorter version that we are reading the Thursday Thoughts email responses here in 2026. This year, we are inviting people to write in questions around collaboration, collaborative intelligence, teamwork, whatever might be bubbling up. And so we thought it might be a nice little 5 to 7 minute ride with me to actually listen to it if you didn't want to read the email. So this week, we've got a question from Gabriella in Little Rock, Arkansas. She wrote in, I'm having a real difficult time showing up as a professional while everything else is clearly changing. You've touched on this in the past emails. Right now, the separation or apathy for what is needed opposed to business as usual is daunting. Are there ways collaborative intelligence can support us by merging this polarity? Gabriella, I love this so much. I have a love-hate relationship with LinkedIn for this very reason. It's wild that we can see so much in there. I mean, it's all social media, right? And it's all media, but LinkedIn specifically displays this what's going on. And it's the way I put it is the cognitive dissonance between life as we known it and the transformation happening all around is very real. Many people are feeling the tension between being professional and sensing that the business as usual doesn't quite fit anymore. I want to share a couple thoughts about how collaborative intelligence lens might support this. But first, I'm going to talk about the gout. And that's why my voice sounds like this and how I kind of took it too far with my body. So I just got back when I wrote this. I just got back from a weekend in Phoenix visiting my father and my stepmother. In the weeks before the trip, I was already running on fumes, long days, poor boundaries, and ignoring my body when it asked me to slow down. Instead of resting, I kept pushing. I even doubled down on my gym and my walking routines, which are usually my clarity time. What I needed was more activity, or what I didn't need more activity. I needed care. My feet started swelling. I ignored it. Instead of feeling clear, I felt more exhausted. By the time I was traveling home, I had congested sinuses, no energy, and a gout flare-up that left me hobbling through 2 airports. So how does this relate to your question? When the world is shifting and we're asked to show up as if nothing is happening, like answering, I'm good at work, or posting on LinkedIn, or keeping up appearances, it can create that same kind of internal dissonance. We push forward even when something deeper is asking for attention. The first place that collaborative intelligence can help here is awareness of self. We can't control how others are showing up. However, we can check in with ourselves honestly. Am I aligned with what I'm doing? What do I actually need right now? Where am I overextending or numbing out? Awareness of self is the foundation of collaborative intelligence. The more we are aware, the more effective and humane our collaborations become. When we ignore the awareness, like what I did with my body, things tend to get worse. So we really need to be in tune. We really, and see and be honest about what we're receiving. Not because it doesn't suit us, clearly I was. The second tool in this is dissection, and this is a really great thing that we use with a lot of clients. It's one of what's one of the most powerful collaborative intelligence practices, and it breaks down large, overwhelming collaborations into smaller, more digestible ones. When everything feels like it's changing at once, we tend to project with all that anxiety onto every part of our lives. When we dissect the work, we start to see the boundaries. We see which parts actually need our energy, which parts are stable, and where we have real influence. The clarity reduces overwhelm and creates space for more intentional choices. If I had done that earlier, I wouldn't have canceled or moved so many meetings, adjusted deliverables, and protected my boundaries. Instead, I carried the weight of everything all at once. That's similar to what happens when we feel anger or disillusionment at the apathy around us. We're often carrying more of the emotional weight of the world than one collaboration requires. This is where the polarity you named begins to soften. We don't have to choose between business as usual and full resistance to it. We can stay aligned internally while still participating in the systems we're a part of. That alignment comes from a clear vision of the world we're moving toward. Once we have that vision, it becomes our personal objective. From there, we can dissect our lives into smaller collaborations that either move us forward to that vision or don't. Some of the questions might be: is my social media aligned with the world that I want to see? Are my conversations supporting that direction? Are my daily routines moving me closer to that person I want to be in this changing world? When we look at the smaller components, the work becomes more chewable. We begin to see that how our actions connect to our values, not in comparison to others, but in relationship to ourselves. This liminal space isn't meant for perfection, it's a space of transition. Everyone is on their own journey through it at their own pace. And all the apathy things, I had to bring in Alanis Morissette, and you know how she sang, I'm frustrated with my apathy. For me, that line isn't about others. It's a mirror to keep doing my own inner work. You're not alone in this tension, and you don't have to resolve the whole world to find alignment in your own collaborations. Gabriella, thank you for this, and I really hope that this resonates with you and anyone else out there listening. I'm going to leave you every week. We're going to leave with these Thursday Thoughts emails. We're going to leave a reflection question to think about, and this is this week's. Where in your life are you carrying the weight of the entire world when only one small collaboration actually needs your attention? Thank you for listening this week. I hope that wherever you are finding joy and you are finding time for restoration and centering. If you want to get a hold of me, find me on social media at GG Potter. My website is ggpotter.com, or you can find everything about the International Institute on Collaboration at ionic.org. That's IIONC.org. And if you'd like to send me a message, you can also send me a DM on social media. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.